Good morning, everybody. So the question for today is, should you invest in Japanese products, Japanese booster boxes? I'm specifically gonna highlight Shiny Treasures EX and Pokemon 151. Let's talk about the prices first. The prices on this stuff plummeted. I was first getting these boxes around December. I think I got the first box for my son. It was like $88, and I thought that was a good deal. I mean, I ordered it early, so 88 bucks, and then it kind of slowly went down to 70, then 60, and then the cheapest I was able to get them off the TikTok shop was like $32 landed, literally after tax and everything. And that was when TikTok shop was giving out like 20% off coupons, right now they do have coupons on the TikTok shop that you can use on this. I think there's a 5% on 151. I think they might have the 20% offs on these. They were doing like 30% off sometimes, and so the cheapest, like I said, I got these boxes for like 32. I think it was 32.50 after tax, and I didn't bring up any V-Star Universe, but right now the V-Star Universe is about $65. And they do have some of those percentage offs, 25 or 20% off, 30% maybe even, I'm not sure, for V-Star Universe, which is going for about $65 on the TikTok shop, and then you add that coupon, and after tax, you're gonna probably end up being about 58 bucks or something like that. I think that's what it is. And these boxes here, after the 5% off, I think they come out to about $72. So about $72 for 151 booster box, about $58 for a V-Star Universe box, and these ones are going for right just over 30. I think 31 was the cheapest I've seen at Texas TCG with a coupon. So $31, that's not bad. So if you go to Sneaker Dunk, a lot of people go and use Sneaker Dunk as the cost measuring stick. And on Sneaker Dunk, these are $53. But after you do the $38 shipping fee and the dollar duty, and they do have a $10 off coupon, I do believe these are coming out at like right around $70, if I'm not mistaken. So basically, it's pretty close to the same thing you're getting on at the TikTok shop. eBay, these are without the shrink wrap on eBay. You can get these for as low as maybe 60. Without the shrink wrap, but everything that's at 70 up is everything with the shrink wrap is about 70 up. I've seen them go as high as 90. But look around, get the best deals. But expect to pay somewhere around $70 to $80 for 151. On the TikTok shop, these are going. I mean, not TikTok, eBay. These are going for about 40. So the TikTok shop is going to be your best bet on Shiny Treasure EX. It's also going to be your best bet for the V-Star Universe. I would do that if you haven't used the TikTok shop. And right now, like for me, I would put my investment dollars in Sword and Shield and Paldea Evolved. No one's talking about Scarlet and Violet base, but I think that's actually a good play right now. You can get if you can get a case for around the 540 mark, 550 of Scarlet and Violet base. Right now is probably a good time to get that. They did see a small reprint, I believe, in the last couple months. I don't remember now, and the booster boxes are sold out on the Pokemon Center. I think they just didn't keep a lot of stock on the Pokemon Center. I think they were just selling that to the vendors. I think that's why those are sold out on there. So like I said, Paldea Evolved's gonna be the best play. Pokemon 151, I like the UPC, but it's so big. So that for an investment item, it's huge. Then shipping that later, I mean, that thing's gonna be a very expensive box later. But I don't see it reaching like the 400, like the Celebrations UPC anytime soon. I could see maybe 3 years down the road, 4 years down the road, that'd probably be about $400 item. But like, it's gonna take a while to get there. The booster bundles, I don't know why that was so popular, why those were. I mean, to me, that's the third best item when it came to price. It was the UPC, the ETB, and then those booster bundles. That booster bundle price per pack should never be more than the price per pack on anything else, just because you're not getting all the dice and the promos and all that stuff, or sleeves. It seemed odd for that to shoot up like that. So I think that's kind of gonna level off. It was like a new item or something like that. They got booster bundles for every set now. And like I said, it's just the simplest, easiest thing. But if the price per pack is more than something else, why not just get that something else? You know, I mean, the ETB has what, 9 packs or something like that, and the UPC had like 16 packs. I'm hearing the next UPC that's coming out, I'm not sure which set that's going to be. It's going to have like 18 packs. It's going to come with one of those little one-touch stands, you know, to display a card. But I don't know which set that's going to be. But anyway, so like here with all this, these boxes, I wouldn't invest in them right now. I mean, I'm hearing another reprint for 151. I don't know what they're doing over there. I mean, it almost seems like they're trying to help out the economy and print these boxes so that people just grab them and resell them. Makes no sense to me. I mean, it's you know, the Pokemon's not a humanitarian company. You know, they're just a global card company. Not a card. I mean, they got books and plushes and all kinds of different stuff. So for them to just be printing it like printing money for their economy, it's I'm not sure if that's what they're trying to do or what they're doing, printing the hell out of the Japanese sets just so that, you know, people can make $5 off of a box. Sounds ridiculous to me, but it seems like that's what they're doing. So but like for now, this right here, I mean, me and my son opened up, I don't remember how many ETBs of Paldean Fates. We literally pulled like 3 baby shinies out of an ETB, maybe 2 baby shinies and something else. The hit rates on the batching that we had sucked. They were horrible. Like we didn't pull that much stuff out of there. But every one of these boxes, we pulled 13 EX or betters, EX baby shinies, full arts. We hit the big boy Zard right there. The pictures don't do, I mean, my camera isn't doing it justice, but like the way this card looks, so much better than the English one. I mean, I wouldn't say so much better, but it does look a lot better than the English. And like, so the Terra EXs, and anything with texture on it, just the English doesn't hold up to it. I think these are pretty close to, you know, the like the full arts and stuff like that. But we do have like my son has a deck with 3 of the English Charizard, Terra Charizards in it, and this right here just looks a little bit better. Like it's a little more. I mean, we have it in the you know, the card sleeves, but it just there's a difference. The EXs are kind of like the same, but the one thing where English was better with the baby shinies, we have so many more of these. Like out of these boxes, my son was pulling 4 or 5 baby shinies out of every box. We opened like 6 boxes, so he's got like 30 of them. We've got a handful here. But the one thing the English got was the borders are textured on the English. They're not textured on the Japanese one. So the English baby shinies look better from Paldean Fates. You know, but it's still, we hit so many of these out of the Japanese box. It was just, like I asked my son for the price at the time. I was like, we had already opened 4 boxes and hit the big Charizard, and I was like, hey, let's get some more Japanese. You want like 1 box of V-Star Universe or 2 boxes of Shiny Treasure EX? It was about the same price, 2 of these to 1 of those, and he didn't hesitate at all. He said, I'll take 2 of those. He said, I would take 1 of those compared to V-Star Universe, even though V-Star Universe more expensive. So we opened like 6 boxes. He had like 30 baby shinies almost. It was pretty close, 20, 25, 26 maybe or something like that. He had a lot. We hit a bunch of the full arts. We only hit 1 of these SAR illustration rares though. This was the only one he hit. He didn't hit the Mew, didn't hit the Gardevoir. I don't think he hit any of the trainers. I think he got a full art trainer. I don't have any of those here. And then with 151, you know, each one of these boxes, you're gonna get You get like 3 of the art rares. We hit the Pikachu. This one's only worth close to $9 when I think the English version is worth like 20 something. You know, it's the same with like these ones here. English, these are like $5 and $6 cards, and then in Japanese are like $3 or something like that. But you know, these ones look very close to the English. I compared because we have this one in English and Japanese, and it looks almost exactly the same. It's when you hit the textured cards, the Japanese just kind of stand out a little bit more. And it's not like the full art textures, because this one looks a lot exactly like the full arts from the English stuff. But I think this Mew here, I believe we have this in English and in Japanese, but I do believe this Mew here does look a little bit better. I don't know what it is about this one. It's something about that just looked a little bit better than the English one, but like the other guys here that aren't as vibrant, it looked about the same, you know. But like right now, I think when it comes to these sets right here, I would buy to open them. I wouldn't buy to invest right now, because these might drop just a little bit more. So what are we saying about? We're $70 with the shrink wrap, about 60 and under with without the shrink wrap. I think you're going to be able to get these with the shrink wrap for about 60 pretty soon. On Sneaker Dunk, they even have a $10 off coupon, and so it's $53 plus $38 and a dollar duty fee. So we're talking about $39. So 68, but with the $10 off coupon, it comes about like 58, 59 bucks or something like that. So that's with shrink wrap. Sneaker Dump sells them with the shrink wrap. So you can get it for, what's that? So it was 53 plus a $38 duty, and then there's a $10 off right there. So it's still in the $80. You know, it's actually cheaper to get it off the TikTok shop. So we're talking about just about 80 bucks on the TikTok shop with the $10 off coupon. Without it, it's 90 bucks. So and it's still dropping a little bit. It's still dropping. People are hurting for money in Japan. They're selling them for cheaper. So it is gonna continue to drop. There's people out there that aren't hurting, that are holding onto the boxes probably, that are actually selling them through eBay for a little bit more money, like $90 or something like that on eBay. It's probably the better route. I mean, but they do accrue the fee, you know, that's 13.25%. So, I mean, I would rather take 13.25% off my $90 box that I'm selling than to sell it for $53 on Sneaker Dunk. I don't even know how much fee Sneaker Dunk charges on that $53 that people are selling, because they're probably getting those boxes for 40, selling it for 53 minus a fee. I mean, what are they making? $8, you know? So that's really not. They're probably making like $8 or something like that on a box. So I mean, it's not much. It's not much that they're making, but it's still dropping. These right here ain't gonna go any lower than $30. So if you want to open some of these, I highly suggest. It's a fun rip. If you haven't opened any Shiny Treasure EX, like I said, me and my son opened 6 boxes. I'm gonna probably buy him some more of these boxes just to open. $30 a box. I mean, that's for $30. I mean, you get about like 5 English packs, and the packs are about a hit in every 3 or 4 packs. So you might get one thing, but here you're getting double banger packs. There's 10 packs in here, and you hit like 13 cards. So there's like 3 double banger packs, and the rest are all like EX or better, and baby shinies galore, all that stuff. So very fun. If you don't mind it being in Japanese and you're just buying it for the artwork, it's a good way to go. This box here, not as much bang for your buck. I think I didn't bring the Master Ball that came out of this box, but really you hit let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get about 9 hits out of this box here. There's 20 packs in there, and you're going to be paying about 80 bucks for 9 hits. So it's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's not super great. If you hit you hit the good Master Ball though, I mean, every one of the Master Balls are worth around at least $10. The average is probably about $20. But there's a few of them that are over 100 bucks. I think there's 2 over 100 bucks, and I think that Erica is like 90 or something like that. The Mewtwo is probably like 80. So I mean, it's it's not as, like I said, it's not as much bang for your buck when it comes to it. There's these shiny treasures right here are just, it's $30, fun stuff right there. I mean, just tons of baby shinies, and you know, it's and you got the chance at hitting the you know, the Mew, the Gardevoir, the Charizard, Nimona, Clive, SAR. So this is good. So but right now I would buy just to open. You have time, like I said, if you're an investor like me, move your investment dollars into go grab some more Sword and Shield boxes. If you can. I mean, for the price of this right here, you can grab, for 2 of these would be like 1 Silver Tempest box. So I would wait on these, because the market hasn't absorbed enough of these yet for the prices to go up. You got to find that window there's so much stock out there, but when that stock starts to get lower, it's not going to dwindle. There's tons of it. But when it gets a little bit lower and you want to hit that bottom to where it starts curving up like this, that's when you want to grab these boxes. When is that going to be? I don't know. If you miss it down here at 60 and you have to buy it at 65, 70, perfect. I mean, that's not a big deal. But if you miss it and you let it ride to where these boxes are back up to 150 and stuff like that, it kind of prices a lot of people out. So I would try to get these when it's getting ready to do that uptick, so you're not sitting on stock, you know, as long, you know, and you can move your dollars into something else. English 151 is about to get a reprint, so I wouldn't get into that one either. So just Paldea Evolved might get a reprint, so that one's a little bit iffy. It is a little bit iffy still. Paradox Rift for a quick flip, those are starting to go up a little bit. I'm not sure. People aren't talking about it like they talk about Paldea Evolved, so I'm not sure if that's a good one to get into right now. It's too early for Scarlet and Violet sets. Scarlet and Violet base, if you can get that at like $88 to $90 a box, cases, whatever, for $540, that's probably a good play. I think I don't know if they're going to be reprinting anymore. They already did a reprint, so. Like I said, so Japanese Eevee Heroes might be a good one at $400 a box, and then they got TikTok shop deals where you can knock 20 bucks off. That'll pay for some of the tax. If you're in a tax state like I am in California, if you're in Florida or Oregon, you don't pay sales tax, you know, then you're getting it for $380 for a box. I don't know how that market's going to rebound for that. Like the English booster boxes climbed up to like almost 700 bucks, and the Japanese ones really didn't move. So I don't know, it doesn't follow the same market as the English, or I mean, they were back during COVID and stuff like that, but the Japanese market, it's not doing that no more. But you know, so we'll be done talking about this right now. Just like I said, I don't think it's a good time to invest in these Japanese boxes just right now. I do think in the long run, these boxes will be $80 again. They'll get to $100. So to be able to get a bunch of these at 30, I don't think they're going any lower. This is probably a better investment right now than this one for the long term at the price. $30 boxes, and you sit on them for 5 years. They're going to be $100 boxes, you know, in the next few years or so. But they could print some more. I mean, like I said, their Japanese economy is hurting, and it almost seems like they're printing it like money for resellers out there. I don't know. It's an interesting time over there. But I do like you know, these will be $100 box. You get them all at $30 right there. You're going to triple your money, you know, in the next few years. You're not going to do that just yet at 80 on these. 60 to triple the money, you're gonna have to get back up to 180, and it's gonna do that probably, you know. So but this you can get so many more of these boxes. 30 bucks, good box right there. But I wouldn't invest in the 151, and I would think a little bit about this one because it's already at its low. It's not going any lower than $30 a box. So all right, man, happy investing. Hope you guys had a good weekend. See you on the next one.